Students affected by drugs. Are schools actually free from drugs? Most people would like to think so, but we all know that is rarely the case. Welcome fellow classmates and teacher Mrs. Watt. Today I'm here to tell you why our Canadian government should intervene to help schools become a drug-free zone using research from Missouri State University, Colorado State University, and newspaper articles. Drugs come in different shapes and sizes. They have been a growing concern in our society because of their effects. Drugs need to be eliminated as soon as possible because they can cause major health issues, hurt students academically, and cause violence. Drugs are substances that can affect people both physically and mentally. Most drug users aren't aware of the negative side effects they have on their body. Drugs have short and long-term effects. According to drugabuse.com, they can cause memory loss, nausea, constipation, and affect your sleep patterns as well. These are only the effects at first. Then there are long-term effects that are far more severe. Long-term effects on heroin and ecstasy include bad teeth, inflammation of bones, constipation, kidney failure, and death. These are only physical effects, but mentally, drugs can make a person unstable, leading to uncontrolled emotions and hallucinations. The use of drugs will deteriorate people mentally and physically. Our government and school board should feel the obligation to intervene even further to help these young adults from ruining their bodies at such a young age. Drugs affect your body, but they also affect your school life and social life. A drug addiction is when someone's body cannot always be focused on a task because they need to satisfy this thirst they have. Otherwise, they cannot function properly. School plays an important part of a teenager's life, both present and future. According to ClassroomSynonym.com, research at Colorado State University suggests that teen drug abuse increases the risk of failure at school. This research also indicates that with the poor academic performance by drug users, dropout rates also increase. According to Missouri State University, researchers found that half the population of people in prison are made up of people who dropped out of high school. This indicates that students that use drugs in school have a higher possibility of dropping out of school and maybe even end up in prison. Drugs lead to bad health and academic failure, but they also influence others negatively. Drugs have negative consequences on other people because they lead to violence and criminal activity. Researchers at University of Illinois found that drugs and alcohol are the third main factor that causes teen violence. This violence then leads to problems on the streets and at school. In this article titled, "Teen Shot in the Back After Attempting to Rob a Man of Illegal Drugs," on WAF.com, a 14-year-old boy was shot in the back while trying to rob his drug dealer. This article is sad, but is a true example of violence caused by teenagers influenced and addicted to drugs. These problems are then heard of at school, and they increase tensions within the classrooms and lead to distracted students in school and in class. Drugs are a huge problem in our society, but in Canada, one of the best reputable countries in the world, should no doubt prioritize this matter in elementary schools, but mostly in high schools across the nation. It is evident that when drugs take control of people's lives, there are more consequences than rewards. Our government needs to intervene with this issue immediately to help students save their health, help students succeed academically, and keep violence off the streets and away from schools. Thank you.